All right, y'all, let's get into aliens and the gods coming back of the us and our that's mentioned in Genesis and throughout your Bible. And it says that they have become as one of us, as God. And we are seeing some different things in our world. And we are actually in the time such as was not since the beginning. And we are seeing how man in different ways is being genetically altered and made, and the womb is being taken away from it, the womb's being given back to it. The rainbow people, they are creating and genetically modifying some people. To Sam Alton and his partner, they have announced some recent stuff with the babies and such, but this is where the man or the God, the sons of God, are coming. And they're creating the male and the female after he, them, in a way. And this this alien invasion, so-called, we're in days of future looking in the past right now. And this is where they're telling you this, that, and the other, that there has been an alien cover-up, that the aliens have been here, and those types of things. So this is kind of what I see tying into the tribes of the 144,000 virgins, and that connects you to your 666 and those things we've gotten into in the past. But this doorway is closing and opening, this window into heaven where we can see all things, that connects to the darkness of this world, that brings it into light. That's your TV and phone and radio, and also your newspaper, your books, your library. This is how we experience life or ideas of others that aren't necessarily coming through our tuner. Okay, because we are all tuners, and right now everybody is a cartooned space monkey. And since they're a cartoon space monkey, and they believe in this Walt Disney World, they believe in this so-called 666 space ball Earth and whatever. This is where that 666 and 144,000, the 12 tribes, all those things are all coming in together. And we're seeing how, where like all these so-called alien races, right? That's where you'd see like the, in a physical spectrum, you'd have the cowboys, right? Then you'd have the rainbow people, then you'd have the construction people, those kinds of things, where we can see like major segments, or doctors, the hospital fields. Okay, and we can break it down. You can actually break it down to the 7 heads and the 10 horns and the 1 head and the 2 horns for the beasts of the sea and the earth, to cover all these things, because you have that beast corporate system that came in, closed down during the corona, COVID, and those things. And that COVID is going to that David, as far as coming and rising from your Israel to the Israel that you're shown for the fishers of men. And then you're going to the Israel as far as what that dark sun and moon, the TV, the Church of Ammon, and those things have created into this new one. And it's overlaid with these things of the so-called aliens and the resetting of genetics, and got new bloodlines. And they said they're scanning eyeballs to see if you're really human, and that's where you have the human, the Jew man, the H is the J, and the jalapeno, and the J is the G, and the man child. So as we can see with the food and drink and medication and activities and all these types of things, that the aliens have already come in, and those tribes or those religions, those lights and all those things are going to go into a holy war. And as they go into a holy war, they will battle for the position on earth to control earth, just like we have been in. You are in a controlled mechanism, and that controlled mechanism is before you. And these things with the Muslim and the Christians and these things of the religion are going back into some point in times about why they do what they do. And the Muslims, okay, has a U.S. in it. They wear this thing. And we're in the time of the ninjas right now, breaking open with the ice. And the salve activation, for the salve you put on your arms and shit, for the healing. Okay? It's gonna be tying into some shit coming out of your fucking nose and eating your face off and becoming Skeletor for that He-Man session and those types of things. For God has breathed life into the nostrils, and you failed that new test of men by even fucking going. And you even fucking believed that fucking dark sun, the TV, and you're reflecting its light as you are the moon, the sin. And now the RNA, that ribonucleic acid, that biogenesis, symbiotic relationship is all coming to fruits. And I would expect that. And these masks that the fucking people wore, all right, it's gonna be, and this it's all fucking going together. And y'all are gonna be fucking wanting to cover up in the future because your fucking nose rotted off and whatever else that's associated with that Cain and Abel and that cocaine and that COVID has already been done, and that David is coming for you. And you're gonna be posting, oh my gosh, this happened to me, they were right, and then mark in the right hand, because your heart, man, because that's been controlled by the King James, the King Games. That homogenized milk. That homogenized milk. So that Sodom and the butt pluggers and all that shit is all going to be kind of coming together. And that's just part of, like, I guess they're from the planet Uranus or kind of those things. Because we got men are from Mars. Women are from Venus. And these are these lights, right? We all got the sun inside of us. And then the Mars, the god of war, Satan, those kinds of things. And then you got your Jupiter, your Saturn for the grievous sin with the rings around it and that kind of shit. And then then after that ties into your Sodom, the grievous sin, and then you go into your Uranus and that kind of thing. All right, but that can be where all these planets and the red planet and all those things, we're all coming here. We're all connected to these so-called, we are all the aliens they talk about, okay? It's all dark sentencing, just like your astrology book, just like your Bible. The whole Bible is a dark sentence for the most part, as it tells you it's an allegory, and Jesus speaks in parables. But what do? It says, no, it actually says that, but it means something else. So quit teaching what it says as what it means. No-brainer. Exactly. That's where we're at, the no-brainer. And that's why they're giving you that smart test after that New Testament. And then the AI comes in because you become the EIEIO. Oh, the grievance, and I need my fucking pill. You eat fucking 15 pills or 2 pills or whatever, fucking vitamins or whatever for breakfast and stupid shit like that. Vitamins and all that. Well, you need to take your prenatal vitamin. You need your folic. No, you don't. So, as we're looking back and such, all these tribes and whatever, that extra, as you've been taken into the movie's been shown to you, right? And it's where it's like the symbiotic relationship, you're a cell structure and the atom and those types of things, and the Eve and whatever, and all that's coming together, but you've merged into the machine as the devil's music is played to you through that live image, the living image, and that living room and all that stuff. So that living room and that bridegroom situation is all coming to eye, and